Good morning, White Station Nation. It is Thursday, April 9th, and I thank you for joining me again for morning meeting with Miss Craddock. So today, make sure that you're listening. For our activity today, we have something special that we're going to start next week. So stay tuned to the end of the morning meeting to hear what our new special mystery activity is going to be starting next week. So our greeting for today is syllable greetings. I know that many of us in our classrooms, especially our kindergartners, first grade and second grade students, we practice counting the syllables that we have in words. A syllable is the number of sounds that we hear in a word. For example, if I say cabinet, I could say cabinet. It has 3 syllables. Well, for the syllable greeting, you're going to create an action for each syllable that you hear in your name. For example, Susie has 2 syllables. You can clap the syllables, stomp the syllables, you can jump. You can create any action that you want with the number of syllables in your name. Say your name with your actions, and everyone will greet you by copying your action that you showed them. Try to create as many actions with your name as you can to share the number of syllables. For example, I'll do another one. My name is Miss Craddock, so I would say Miss Craddock has 3 syllables. All right, boys and girls, I hope you enjoy our syllable greeting today. For our morning message, again, today is Thursday, April 9th. Dear WSE students and families, today is 3 Things Thursday. WSE cares about you, misses you, and we can't wait to see you back at school. We are thinking about all the fun things we did this year. I loved the side-by-side concert, walkathon, and STEM night. What are 3 things you remember most about this school year? Have a wonderful day. Love, Miss Craddock. So think about 3 things that you remember most about this school year, and you may want to talk about that today at home with your family. What are 3 things that you remember most about this school year? As you can see, I have 2 sentences that are highlighted in today's morning message. I want you to look at the 2 sentences, and I want you to think about how these sentences are similar. How are they the same? What do you notice about these 2 sentences? You can pause at any time and take as long as you would like. If you would like to look with me, we'll take about 30 seconds to think about how these sentences are the same. All right, boys and girls, look at the sentences. I'm sure you can come up with a lot of ideas about how they're the same. What do we see? What do I notice about these 2 sentences? Take a few more seconds of think time. All right, boys and girls, some of you may have said both sentences start with a capital letter. Yes, they do. Because we know that when we're writing sentences, all sentences must start with a capital letter. I also noticed that both sentences have the punctuation mark period at the end of the sentence because they're both telling sentences. They're telling me something. But what I really noticed about both of them is both of them have commas in a series in them. If you look at the first sentence, I'm going to snap when I get to the comma and read it to you. WSC cares about you, misses you, and we can't wait to see you back at school. Now let's look at the second sentence. I love the side-by-side concert, walkathon, and STEM night. Commas in a series help us separate words or phrases in sentences when we have more than 2 things in a sentence. When we get to the comma, we always want to pause for a minute so we're not reading too slow or too fast. Read them along with me this time, and let's see if you can snap and pause when we get to our commas. WSC cares about you, misses you, and we can't wait to see you back at school. I love the side-by-side concert, walkathon, and STEM night. Good job, boys and girls. All right, so Tuesday's brain buster was, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, the answer is the egg. Dinosaurs laid eggs long before there were any chickens around. Give me a thumbs up if you guessed that it was the egg that came first. So today's brain buster is, I cannot hear or even see, but since light and sounds there may be. Sometimes I end up on a hook or even deep into a book. What am I? All right, boys and girls, I'm going to read it one more time. I cannot hear or even see, but sense of light and sounds there may be. Sometimes I end up on a hook or even deep in a book. What am I? If you would like to share some of your answers to today's Brain Buster, remember you can email me at craddock@scsk12.org. Okay, so our activity that I'm going to leave you with is just the directions of what we're going to do. So starting next Tuesday, we're going to start Mystery Mania with Miss Craddock. At the end of our morning meeting, we're going to have a 4-part mystery series where I'm going to be reading you a story, a mystery story about the case of the missing jelly beans. And we're going to have some activities that you can do and email me to see if you can help me be the detective and solve the case and figure out who took the jelly beans. So stay tuned next Tuesday where we will start this 4-part mystery series on the case of the missing jelly beans. All right, boys and girls, remember, email me your answers to your Brain Buster for this week. Next week, we're going to have our top secret mission about the case of the missing jelly beans. I hope you have a wonderful holiday weekend. We miss you very much, and join me Tuesday for morning meetings with Miss Craddock. Bye, boys and girls.